Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Ciele, the head of department business, Nairobi. Uh, Sorry for the delay because I had a delay in terms of connection, but I'll just wait as I try to present so that we can move. It give me a minute as I am present. Sorry, before I present, I wish to welcome everyone in the Faculty of Business, Communication and Computer Science. For me, I represent the Department of Business and really want to welcome you. Uh, we have two head of departments in this Department of Business. We have Dr. Wanjiku, who is based in Limuru. She's also in charge of Machakos and Nakuru. I'm in Nairobi, that is Ciele, the church house. That is where I'm based. So I'm in charge of the business programs in Nairobi. Well, those in Machakos, there is somebody called William Sang who is in charge of Machakos, and George Kichuru in Nakuru. So wherever you are, whether you are in Machakos or in Nakuru, you are able to see those two gentlemen. Our faculty is large because we have three departments under one faculty. We have computer science and we have communication. Those are the programs that we have. Now, basically, your program, as you have been informed, you are basically under distance learning, and the distance learning office is based in Limuru, headed by Director Chris Kinyanjui, and there is somebody also called Patricia, who is an assistant administrator there, who can also be of assistance to you during the program. Each program has a duration, which I will explain. But before I go there, we just want to say our programs start from certificate up to the PhD. And we have quite a number of programs that are on offer as far as the business is concerned. And the mode of study for you is basically this. We are only meeting you twice in a semester. Some lecturers will want to teach maybe uh,
Hello, everybody. I think we are having a bit of a challenge with the audio. Kindly bear with the presenter. We'll be able to join you. Just bear with him. He'll be able to join you.
I'm sorry, there's connection problem here, but I'm really sorry for it. I don't know why. And please confirm to me whether you are seeing the presentation. And somebody confirm.
No, we are not able to see the
Just
presentation.
unmute. One person to unmute and confirm.
We are not able to see the.
You're not seeing
Yes.
it? They are not. You're not seeing it come. Okay, let me stop and present again. Can see now.
Not
Are you
yet.
able to see now? No, not yet. It's okay.
No, we are not able to see.
Okay. So let me log out and then I come back again. I hope you can see now. Yes. So yes, we can. So I was talking about the faculty. We have the head of the faculty is Dr. John Moore. The head of departments are Dr. John, Wanchiku Nganga and Sele from Nairobi. And I think I've explained those fellows. Now, in our department, we have various courses. And then the first, actually, we have Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, which is actually offered in Limuru only. We have Master of Business Administration, which is it is both virtual. It is actually on regular basis and distance learning, which I think you are also under that. We have Masters of Arts and Transformational Leadership. We also have it on face-to-face, or what we call virtual for in Nairobi. We also have Bachelor of Business Administration and Management, which is actually both in distance learning and regular. Bachelor of Commerce, which also it is distance. BAM, which is Bachelor of Arts in Leadership and Management. Diploma in Business Management. Diploma in Leadership Management, and certificate. Certificate we don't offer on distance learning, and I know there is no student in this room that is actually doing that course. Now, Master of Business Administration, for those who are doing that, you must have been invited last week for postgraduate orientation. But let me just briefly talk about the course. We said this course is basically take a period of 2 years, and you have to cover 20 units, basically 18 units, and then the one unit, which is dissertation, which is considered as 2 units. We have various specialization. We have marketing, human resource management, procurement, project management, strategic, and finance. So those are the specialization that we offered for MBA. And normally at the end of the course, for sure, you have to be evaluated. And the evaluation here is that coursework carried 40%, exam is 60%, and total 100. Now, I want to emphasize on coursework, and the coursework is basically the cards which will be sent to you, and you are supposed to submit through the portal to your lecturer concerned. And basically, those are very important issue. That coursework is mandatory, and for those who are doing postgraduate, I don't need to emphasize on the same. You all know that if you don't, without coursework, your exam is useless. So you have to actually have done the coursework, and it is applicable to all the students in a university. That coursework is very key. So you have to do that. We have masters in transformational leadership. We don't have specialization in this, but also take a period of 2 years. We also have theory papers of 18 and 1 dissertation. The evaluation is the same, so I don't need to emphasize we don't have specialization because the course is just Masters of Arts in Transformational Leadership. We have not come up with issues of specialization as such. So those are, that is as far as postgraduates are concerned. Normally you are under postgraduate, director of postgraduate. You have to do all your coursework and then the last dissertation. So you are not allowed to do dissertation when you have not finished your coursework. So basically, you take coursework seriously, complete so that you can be allowed to proceed to do dissertation. So other details, you will be informed as you progress as far as that program is concerned. Now, these are normally considered as the honors of the university, that is Bachelor of Business Administration and Management. This course carried, the reason why we say that is because the numbers are large. So these are the major drivers of the university because the number of students, they are quite a number. So the course carries a period of 4 years, 44 units. You are supposed to do 6 units per semester. Now, there are those who will get the exemption. You are supposed to fill in an exemption form.
Excuse me, Mr. Ciele.
Yes, yes.
Kindly move the slides. You're not able to see.
You're not moving. Is that
They're
one
not
moving?
moving.
Okay, let me check. So, thank you for informing me that. Has it moved?
No, not yet.
Okay, let me.
Yeah.
So you are seeing there?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I was giving you the brief of the courses that are on offer, and I think I've explained that. So I think I've gone through this. We have said Master of Business Administration is take a period of 2 years and has the following specialization, that is marketing, human resource procurement, project management, and strategic management, as well as finance. So those are the area of specialization in MBA. For Master of Business and Master of Arts in Transformational Leadership, we don't have specialization, but it also takes 2 years and has 18 theory papers and 1 dissertation. So total is considered as 20 units because dissertation is considered as 2 units. So that is as far as the Master of Arts in Transformational Leadership. Now, when it comes to Bachelor of Business Administration, which that one is Bachelor of Business Administration and Management. Since this course take a period of 4 years, it carries 44 units, and 6 units is per semester. You do 6 units per semester. Now, the 44 units, for those who don't get the exemption, you must do 44. If you count it, there are 43, because the 43 one is a attachment, which is considered as 2 units. So that is counted as 44 units. I repeat again, when you count it by unit, you will get 43 units. The 43 one is the attachment, and that attachment is considered as 2, therefore it counts to 44 units. You do these units, 6 units per semester, but there are those who get credit transfer, and therefore you find that you may not take 4 years, some of you may take only 1.5 years, especially those who have done CBA, normally get up to almost a maximum of maybe 22 or 25, depending on what area of specialization. So normally you are given exemption as by unit. So what you have done in diploma or any other professional course must be equated with what we offered for this program. So you are supposed to get the roadmap and a course planner. A roadmap is indicating the units. They have the unit code and the unit name. So you look at your diploma, the form that is normally given to you has two portions. There is units for which you have done in the diploma, and there is equivalent of BBA on the right. So you write, when you are applying, make sure that you match the unit you wish to be exempted with the one that is similar or equivalent in our Bachelor of Business Administration and Management. So it is divided into two. I hope I have explained that. The form is a bit self-explanatory. So you have to fill in that and submit, as far as submit in the respective departments. Whether if you are in Machakos, submit to SAM. If you are in Nairobi, submit to our secretaries in the front office. If you are in Nakuru, you submit also in the offices. You are in Muru, you can submit there, or you can actually take it to the DL office if you are in Limuru. Then those things will be sent to us. We shall be able to verify and then get the approval by the panel as to whether you are qualified for that exemption. Please fill the form very fast, and once you are given the letter confirming the unit you have been exempted, then you pay the money for those units. Each unit is actually 3,000 Kenya shillings, I think so. So that is how we do it. Now, in this course, we also have specialization. The specialization we have is marketing, human resource management, finance, purchasing and supply chain management, business management, accounting, and management science. Those are the area of specialization, which you do it from that year. When you are in that year, you can actually do. You can also do attachment once you are in that year. So you can apply for attachment in that year, and the regulation is normally that you pay for that particular course, and then you can now are clear to go for attachment. Evaluation for the course is done at the end of the semester, and that is what we do. Coursework could be 30%, exam is 70%, total 100. But during this period of COVID, we interchange the two because we are doing some exam, open book exam. So we do more coursework, and the coursework, you find that you may be informed that it is 70%, while the exam will be 30%. Exam, you have to be very original. Make sure that you don't copy paste to Tawashika too when you steal exam. Even if you are doing at home, we have been putting people under disciplinary for those people who are not doing original work. We always have a way of getting students. Please let us be disciplined when you are doing your exam. Let us be disciplined when you are doing your coursework. Avoid plagiarizing your work. Make sure you do your original work and keep deadline. Don't come and raise issues. You keep deadline, and we are all working under deadline. So make sure you submit your work. If you are given 2 weeks, please do your work and submit on time. Don't wait until the last minute. Alafu useme power ilienda off. We don't listen to that. I was in remote area. No, we don't listen to that. You knew what you are putting yourself when you are coming to this course. We are supposed to be disciplined as far as academic is concerned. So I hope that is clear. So the next is Bachelor of Commerce. I think you can see now. You can see Bachelor of Commerce there. So again, it takes 4 years. The difference here is that you take 50 units, but you are allowed to do 7 units. So you ended up finishing together with the BBA. Specialization are the same, evaluation is the same. Why 50? What is the difference between this BBAM and BCom? Normally, the BBAM is actually originated from American style of education, while the BCom is originated from British and India. So because, you know, we were colonized by the British, we were doing much of Bachelor of Commerce, but generally they are related. These are business-oriented courses. The difference here is 50 units, mainly because it is a requirement by the Commission of Education that you can't run two programs that are similar without any difference. So to show that they have some differences, we added extra 6 units for BCom. The attachment is considered as 1 unit, not 2 units. So basically you have to do exactly 50 units. But again, you may apply for exemption. When you apply for exemption, you actually get less of that. So for BPAM, the maximum you can get the exemption is 22. In the case of BCom, the maximum you can get the exemption is 25 because Commission requires that we only give to a maximum of 50% of the cost. We can't go beyond 50% of the cost of the center, but we only give up to a maximum of 50%. So in terms of specialization, you can do marketing, you can do human resource, you can do finance, purchasing and supply, business management, accounting, and management side. But some people will also want to do double majors. And you say double majors, you mean you do two specialization. You can combine marketing and human resource, or finance and purchasing, or finance and accounting. So you can double major. But now when you double major, each particular specialization is 10 units. So you will actually do an extra. So meaning then, for you to graduate for BCom double major, you do 60 units. For you to graduate double major for BPAM, it says you do another extra 10 units, which means you will do 54 units for you to graduate for double majors. So some people will want to do double major. That is okay. And I think I've told you the requirements. So I hope you are seeing the diploma. This is, are you seeing, can somebody confirm to me that you are seeing these slides for diploma?
Yes.
You are seeing?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now, diploma in business management, it has a duration of 3 semesters, or what I can consider as 1 year. Considered as 1 year. So you do 18 units, 6 units per semester as by the policy. Specialization, you do marketing, human resource, finance, purchasing and supply chain, and business management. And I repeat again, these are the only specialized. But in the case of distance learning, because of logistic and other issues, we are only offering 2 specializations. That is human resource management and business management. But in case you want to do, we are also doing in virtual. You can register under virtual when it comes that time, because it seems the COVID is continuing. It may not be necessary. Basically, we may not have face-to-face, especially for this area of specialization in the case of our regular classes. So if you are in distance learning and you really wish to do any of those one, that will be okay when it comes to the 3rd semester. So you do the 1st semester, 6 units, which are very common for all of you. Then 2nd semester, then the 3rd semester, everyone will now go for their own respective specialization. So that is actually what we do as far as the course. Evaluation is the same, as I told you, because of the COVID, we have already changed that we can actually move the opposite, 70% coursework, 30%. But when normality comes, we are actually examining the way it is, 30% coursework, 70% exam. But because of the COVID issue, that is. Now, if you have done another diploma and you are doing this diploma, we don't give exemption for diplomas. So no exemption for certificate and diploma. So that is actually what we need. Now, unfortunately, I are not projected for leadership, but the leadership also is 1 year and has 18 units, but they also have attachment at the end. So we do 18 and there is no specialization as far as diploma in leadership. So that is actually what you need. Now, certificate in business management. So we also have we do it in 2 semesters. That is 2 semesters means it takes a period of six months for you to complete this certificate course. And in this certificate course, we do 12 units, 6 units per semester, and no specialization. And the evaluation again is 30%, 70%, which I know it may not concern any of you because we don't offer certificate in business for distance learning. So we don't have a certificate in business in the certificate for, we don't have a certificate in business in distance learning, and it's mainly meant for the regular classes. So I just talked, we have Bachelor of Leadership and Management. We also have 44 units that are also offered, and we don't have specialization for leadership programs. So otherwise, I'm through with my presentation unless you have any query. And I don't know whether I can be seen, be able to see my face. So I'm very sorry for the delay because of the net, and then it was delayed. But please ask me any question. Don't leave without asking questions because you are a bit far from Nairobi, some of you, and you really need some clarification. So don't just leave without getting any clarification as far as the program is concerned. Any query? Hello, Christopher raised his hand. Yes, Christopher. Yeah, unmute, Christopher, unmute so that I can hear you. You have not unmuted.
Oh yes, yeah. Thank you so much for the presentation on that certificate in business management.
Yes.
I see my interest is on 3070 100. I would like to ask whether this does this apply to all courses, even to students who are doing masters?
What are you saying? Whether it's applicable to all courses?
Yes, even to students who are doing masters. The 30, the ratio.
No, master, I've said 40-60.
Masters is 40.
For MBA?
Yes, I'm MBA.
For MBA?
Yes.
Yes?
MBA.
Yes, it is 40-60.
Irrespective of whether it's or online or physical.
We will inform you that I believe in terms of the online, it depends on how the exam will be done. If we have decided by the Senate that the exam will still be online, then you can be actually 50-50.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
That's how. Any other parts? And then, Christopher, did you attend postgraduate orientation?
Sorry?
Did you attend it for postgraduate orientation for masters?
Yes, I did. I did, but I had a bit of internet connection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we will still organize. We really need to meet you people. We will still organize because of the demand of your course. We still need to have a meeting again. We discuss more details as far as your programs.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
my name is Emmanuel.
Yes. Okay. I joined a little bit late because I thought my course is under social sciences, but I was told it has been moved to business. I'm taking leadership and management, so
Yes,
I was not able to get on the number of units and.
Yes. You are doing bachelor's or diploma?
Bachelor's.
Bachelor's, we do 45 units. Actually, for the 4 units for your case,
Yeah.
for the 4 units,
Yeah.
and for the 4th one is attachment, so it becomes 2 for the 6 units because attachment is considered as 2 units.
Okay.
Is it okay? You can
Yeah,
also
it's
be
okay.
given exemption. You can also be given exemption, but the requirement by the commission, we can 50% of your cost of your units. So if this for the maximum you can get is 22 units. Exemption means credit transfer. Assuming you have done diploma, and now there are some units which are similar to what you did in diploma, and you really wanted to be given an exemption. So you can only be given up to a maximum of 22 units, which I know it's very, because we mark each unit which you've done in diploma with the similar unit in leadership, Bachelor of Leadership and Management. So you look at the roadmap, look at the list of the units that are for that course, and then we merge. So the one which are similar, like for instance, you have done in diploma, Principles of Leadership. Then there is also Introduction of Principles of Leadership in degree. We might that one, we give you exemption. I hope you got my point.
Sure,
Yes.
sure, thanks.
Yes. Any other query? Then let me look at the chart. Yes. Where do I get the exemption form from? You can get where you are stationed. You can get, but still, Patricia, who is in the department, can also send you by email. They can send you the form by email. You can fill it and attach those documents that you required. So when you go back, you ask them to, they may be actually getting your contacts, and they are able to send you the form for exemption. You are, Bridget says that you are not offering logistics and supply under diploma. We do offer on regular basis, but as I told you, because of this COVID, even new people in the distance learning, you can as well ask to do it under virtual because you don't need to come here. So that is actually what can happen. So I don't want to rule you out that we don't have it, because we're still in the period of pandemic, and generally most of the units will be online. Martha says, do we pay to get the exemption? Yes, as I tell you, you pay 3,000 shillings per unit, because we are surrendering our revenue also to you. You are not giving you exemption for that, so you are supposed to pay for that exemption. Sophia, thank you for presenting this. Daniel Othiambo, I was told that MA Transformational Leadership is not offered by DL. You seem to suggest it can. Yes, it is not offered by DL, but you see right now we are online, so we can as well register online. You can go for virtual and register online, which is similar to DL. So we don't offer currently under DL. So what I'm talking as a head of department, I have to give you all the information about the courses we are offering. Sorry, I didn't clarify that as far as leadership masters. We are offering under V-Learning. Sorry, can I take you back? Yes, Mazikare, I did certificate and diploma at SPU, now bachelor's. What is my exemption? For sure, when you come, if you are in Nairobi, for instance, you can easily get a list of the unit that you can be exempted and get the form, and you will be exempted for those forms, so long as you have credit and above in the unit you are applying. In the unit you are applying, you must have credit. Only for this, for those professional courses like CPA, they are not credited as credit, they are just given as pass. Emmanuel, any other issue? Have I? Okay. What are the next steps after orientation? No, the mistake was the people who let you come in here. You're supposed to send you back to another platform where you are given direction of what to do next after this. Unless you check me, I check the program. And let me open the program. I check the program, what it says. After that, after my presentation, you have a break at 1 to 2, and then you have ICT that comes in at 2 to 3, and then we have library at 3 to 4, and then you complete your orientation. I hope I'm okay. So have I answered you, Elizabeth? Yes, I think I've answered you. There is a program that is given. I think you break now for lunch. After that, you come back at 2. Then you go to ICT, which is very key for you. Please don't miss that one. Is it okay? Afadhali yangu unaweza kosa, and I will be able to deal with you every time. But ICT is immediately you are going to do this program online. And
thank you, Mr. Siele. Thank you. Got it.
You need to be there. When I fill the exemption form, I'm supposed to send it via official email. Very good. You can send it to distance learning. Definitely they will find way to me or to my colleagues in Limuru. So make sure you scan everything that is required, read at the back of that form, make sure that you understand what is required. The requirements are there in that form. At the back of the form, there are several requirements that you need to do. Any other query before I break? In case of any issues that you really required, let me share my email with you so that in case of any issues that you really require me to clarify, I can clarify. So my email is are you able to see that email? Then let me, and my colleague in Limuru is Samili there. I look for the email for my colleague. So this is the email for my colleague in Limuru. That is able to assist. That is the head of department Limuru, and I think you have received mine. So you cannot, and especially Christopher, you also take that email, very useful for you. That email for Dr. Wanjiku. Then I think we are okay. And if there is no other query, yes, Ibrahim Oja Osman, you have not answered my query. Where is your query? I've not got your question. Ibrahim, I have an issue when it comes to registering unit. Can I register for any units I see? Don't register. If you are a new student, they will register you. The DL office will register you as per your course. There are some specific units that you are supposed to be registered. So don't try to register. Maybe you are a student here before and you may wish to. Don't please avoid registering. Make sure that you are guided by the DL office. I think I've answered you, Ibrahim. So any other question? Let us all move together as partners so that we finish this course. Thank you very much. Appreciate. Sawa sawa. Then I'm moving on and leaving.